What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Bad Toy Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at these. These are the new UFC figures from Jazwares, the makers of Fortnite figures and AEW wrestling figures. I'm not a big wrestling fan, but I do enjoy the UFC. So we're going to unbox these, take a closer look at them. You'll see here we have the Khabib Nurmagomedov, the current lightweight champion in the UFC. Doesn't really look like Khabib. Like there he is there, and there's that. So we have Donald Cerrone, which doesn't really look like Donald Cerrone. Jon Jones, which again, not the greatest likeness on Jon Jones. The yelling head is a little better. You'll see he does come with the belt there. Probably the most famous MMA fighter during this time, which is Conor McGregor, and the sculpt on that is a little better, especially the yelling head, and he also comes with the belt there. What does stand out, just looking at it in the package, are the tattoos, which are really well done on this figure, and last but not least, Daniel Cormier. So let's get these out of the package, and well, first let's look at the back here. The back of these all have a little bit of bio info. I did not pick up the Max Holloway. I overlooked it when I was going to the register with these. But let's take a look at the back here for some fighter info. Grab old Connor. But it has some information there about them, and you'll see all the different ones. There's Daniel Cormier's, Jon Jones, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and Donald Cerrone. So let's get these out of the package and take a closer look. All right, and we are back, and here we see Daniel Cormier, who recently ended his career after fighting Stipe Miocic and losing that decision. The likeness is, I'd say, passable. All the figures come with a flag. You'll see Cormier here comes with the American flag. They all come with another set of open hands, and they all come with a second head. Here's the second head for Daniel Cormier. Looks like he's got a bit of a lazy eye there, and this doesn't really, to me, look like Daniel Cormier. The regular head is passable, I think, as Daniel Cormier. Cormier also comes with this belt. See, it's the old style UFC belt. It's rubber, it's one piece. There are clasps here in the back. It almost fits his body, but not quite. But he does come with a belt. Let's take a closer look here at the head sculpt. This head sculpt for Daniel Cormier is relatively good. It's, as I said, it is passable as him. They did a good job on the tattoos here. You see the tattoo there on his right arm, the one on his back, but you do have to flex this butterfly joint to get it to line up right. And then the one on his left arm. The shorts on all these figures are cloth, and they come down to reveal another set of shorts. So that's cool. Get his shorts back the way they're supposed to be. Overall, I am pleased with this line. It's nice to have UFC figures again. I'm a huge fan. I watch it just about every time that it's on. Oh, all right. Anyway. As far as articulation goes, it's the same for all the figures. There's a butterfly joint that we talked about earlier here in the chest. So his arms can go all the way back. There's a double elbow. And of course the ball in the shoulder there will rotate all the way around. There is a wrist. Yeah, there it goes. See there, there's a hinge there in the wrist, and of course the hands come out to pop in the open hands. The leg articulation, he can do the full split, And you see there his shorts do get eaten up by that joint when he does it. It's going to be the same on all of these, with maybe the exception of Cerrone, but we'll talk about that in a second. Pull the shorts out there. There is, it comes forward. There's a click, which I kind of like. And, of course, a double knee. And the rocker style foot. So the ankle goes all the way back like this. But there is Daniel Cormier. You'll see I actually dug up my octagon. But there's Daniel Cormier. And now let's take a look at his nemesis. None other than Jon Jones. We're not going to go over all the accessories because DC came with the same ones. This head sculpt is a complete miss for me. That does not look like Jon Jones. I don't know what happened. Here's the alternate head here. Him shouting. That one sort of looks like Jon Jones. But the regular head does not look much like Jon Jones. If you're familiar with Jon Jones, you know he does have a tattoo on his chest that says Philippians 4:13. And it is present here. Other tattoos on his rib cage there. This tattoo is never going to look great, I don't think. But that's okay. He has the same articulation as DC. He's got his championship trunks on here with Jones in gold. And you'll see the gold there. All in all, very similar articulation. I mean, the exact same. There's him and DC next to each other. So he is a little bit taller than Daniel Cormier, as he is in real life. Next up is Khabib Nurmagomedov. There he is there, wearing his floofy hat that he always wears in the post-fight interviews and things like that. Jon Jones did come with this championship belt. It's the newer style UFC belt. As you can see, it's rubbery like the other one is. I hope in the future they do a better one with the metallic plates, the way that WWE does theirs. Here's Khabib wearing his belt. This is the alternate head sculpt. I just popped it on there, so we'll take that off and put the regular head on there. He also comes with a set of open hands. And you'll see there is not much resemblance to Khabib Nurmagomedov. If the package didn't say it, I wouldn't believe it, but there's a picture of Khabib. And let's see if we can get it focus on that there. Okay, so there's Khabib. We'll just move this around. And there's the figure. Not even close. The only thing they got right was the hairline. Other than that, that's some other guy. So the likeness there is not great. The belt does come off. Khabib also has shorts on. Strangely enough, Khabib is not wearing the championship shorts with the gold there on his name or on the UFC logo. I do not understand why, because he is the champion at 155 pounds. You'll see here there is discoloration, or a discrepancy anyway, between his chest and his arms and midsection here. So these are not an absolute home run, but like I said, I'm a UFC fan. I'm happy for him to make UFC merchandise. And these figures, I imagine, will be a customizer's dream, because they're just plain-bodied figures. Here's a closer look at the head with the little thing on it. The hat. The hat is a separate piece, but they are glued in, so it's not coming off. Khabib comes with the Russian flag there, as he is from Dagestan. Let's get him out of there. And next up will be Donald Cerrone. Cerrone also comes with an alternate set of hands that are open, just like the rest of them do. and his cowboy hat. He comes with an alternate head, and maybe you can see something that I can't see, but it looks to me like the exact same head. I don't know. So for some reason, you get two of the same head with Donald Cerrone. Put his hat back on him. Uh-oh. As I mentioned earlier, Cerrone has different shorts. This is one piece. This is another. What kind of sucks about this is it did discolor the leg there and there. But when he kicks, his legs don't eat up his shorts, which is cool. There's also discoloration between the arms, the chest, and the midsection, like the Khabib figure. It's just not as glaring. There's the tattoo on his back that says Cerrone. And of course, his legs are also heavily tattooed. Playtime. And there. Get close on that tattoo. The tattoos are nice. They did a good job reproducing them, especially in this scale. Donald's hat. But unfortunately, the likeness for Donald is not great either. Let me find his box here. There it is. There's the Donald Cerrone. It's closer than the Khabib, but still sort of missed the mark. Let's move on to the last figure in this series, the one where they got the head sculpt the absolute closest, and they may as well because he is the biggest name in MMA, Conor McGregor. Conor also came with this belt, the same one that Daniel Cormier came with, and a pair of open hands, and this screaming head. The head is where they really killed it on this one. Like, this is absolutely the closest one. You see there that on the regular head, the eyes do appear to be a bit uneven. But the screaming head, I mean, they kind of nailed it. You would look at that, and if you're familiar at all, you'd know immediately who that was. If you want to see the tattoos on Conor McGregor there, very well done. Even the one here on his back. Just a very well done set of figures. Like I said, the head sculpts on most of them are not great. The head sculpts on McGregor are pretty spot on. But let's get all of them back in here. Although I don't think Conor wants any more of Khabib. Let's get Jon in here. And you'll see that Jon does stand taller than Conor and Khabib. Daniel Cormier go. There he is. There's Daniel Cormier. And finally, Donald Cerrone. These were made by Jazwares, and I picked them up here at Walmart. So there they are. There. Oh. Come on. They do have a peg in their foot that will allow them to go on stands. And I do like the way that, Jon Jones and Daniel Cormier are bigger figures than like Conor and Khabib. Just to give everyone an idea of where they've come from. Khabib is the current 155 champion. Dang it. And these are the old Jax figures. This is BJ Penn. Having some real difficulties here right now. These are the old Jax figures. This is BJ Penn, who also fought at 155. So you'll see that the scale is far different. Jazwares did announce that they are doing some, I guess you call them elites, like ultimate style figures with Conor McGregor, and Amanda Nunes. There's worthy Captain America to get an idea of scale on these guys. So those will be out in 2021. So we'll take a look at them when the time comes. But yeah, that's the first wave of the Jazwares UFC figures. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, leave them below. And as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.